Everybody to know that just speaking for myself personally or whatever, that I'm really, really serious about being successful. I'm really, really serious about what I want out of life. I'm serious about the type of healthy relationships that I want. Anything that'll make me happy, I'm on that. And I just don't be wanting nobody to steal my joy, steal my peace, do something to make it where we're not accomplishing that. I don't want to be around people and we're not accomplishing nothing. Like, time is of the essence. I want to do something better. I want to see something better. I don't want to be on weak terms and conditions. I don't want to walk on eggshells. And I don't want to be in a situation where somebody got control of me or whatever. And it is not a control of happiness, of love, a control of uplifting. A lot of relationships I see is built and based off the wrong things or whatever. And a lot of relationships that are going on are built off of your life wasn't in order and you're just doing whatever you got to do to survive. I don't want to survive. I want to live. I really want to live out here. That's important to me, that I really, really actually want to live. That I don't want to settle for less. Just in nothing that I do, I don't want to settle for less. And that's important, that within myself or whatever, that I don't settle for less, and that I teach those around me or whatever to not settle for less, to set an example. Straight up. I don't want to settle for less in nothing that I do. And I think that we all been through enough or whatever, that we should just have a mentality or whatever, that we know what we want, we know what we trying to build, we know what we trying to accomplish. Straight up. We got to know that. Love is important. Love, I'm talking about just love is important. And I'm talking about love without a person around you. We need to love ourselves. Straight up, because a lot of times, maybe when we was growing up, we wasn't being loved. In relationships, we wasn't being loved. So we need to be loved. We need to be appreciated. We need to enjoy whatever left of life that we have. I think it's really important that we work on what's left of life and to be happy in it, to actually be happy. Make sure that you're happy in your life. But if you ain't happy in your life, let it be because stuff just ain't working the way you want to work, but not because of no relationship and all this other type of stuff. Certain stuff in our life we can fix. And I just think it's important to understand whatever that we can fix, let's fix it. I want a good relationship with everybody that's in my life or whatever. So that's what I work on, to just have a better situation than what I have. If something wasn't dysfunctional in my life, I removed it. It's not there. And I do better. If you're not doing right by me, I want to do better. I don't want to be with you. And that doesn't mean just with a woman. That just means with relationships with people, period. Whether you my mom, whether you my cousin, whether you my brother or whatever, I just want healthy relationships. Because relationships are not just with a significant other of the opposite sex, but a good relationships, period, with everybody. They have to be healthy. That's just how I'm moving now. That's the way that I think. That's how I react. I know how to love people from the distance. I don't have a problem or whatever with loving people from the distance. You know, if it don't work out, it just don't work out. And that go for family, friends, or whatever. If we don't have a mutual understanding. And I just think at a certain point in your life, you just learn that relationships are dysfunctional. They're not family orientated, and you don't really have a lot of solid people in your life. And when you notice that a lot of people are not solid in your life, you must do what you need to do in order to create whatever atmosphere that is solid for you. I'm not begging nobody for relationships, whether it's family, friends, whoever. I'm not begging for dysfunctional relationships. I'm not. I'm really, really working on being in relationships with healthy people, period. That is it. And I'm happy about that, that I always am trying to create a space of happiness or whatever. And if that's not what they're trying to do, whoever that it is or whatever, that's okay and fine and dandy. I've accepted that too. And that I don't have to be a part of that, because it's important to know that you don't have to be a part of dysfunction. Because when I was talking earlier, yeah, I was saying we went through a lot and life ain't fair. But at the end of the day or whatever, don't put nothing in your life that ain't fair, that you can control. A lot of things in your life you about can control, and you ain't got to put it in your life. Take that shit out. And I think that's important to do that. To always just examine your life and what you can control, what you really got control of. You just remove that. I can control that. I can get that up out of here. Whether it's your family, whoever that it is, whatever that it is, you sit with yourself and have self-discipline for yourself to remove whatever that is not healthy. Because I think it's healthy to always sit with yourself and figure out what ain't healthy for you, what don't make you happy, what is not really a necessity in your life. We are necessities. It's just necessary, I promise you, to sit with yourself and love yourself and just see what's wrong, what you need to do, what you need to fix, what you need to do, what you need to make better. I do that. I sit with myself and I work on myself and I figure out what needs to be better or whatever. And I looked at relationships in my life with whether it was family, my mama, whoever, and I'm just like, that's not healthy right there. I gotta cut that off. That's not healthy. I gotta back up. I say relationships, I'll go say that again, whether it's my mama, whoever that it is, this relationship is not healthy for me. This relationship, we're not building anything. This relationship or whatever, we don't have nothing to show. What's up, Lady T? So I just think that's important or whatever to see that in relationships that I think we should look at them or whatever and see what's being accomplished there or whatever. Because I mean, a good relationship with somebody that's solid that you know that is there for you. I think we need to keep repeating that. I'll repeat that just for me, and I'll repeat that for you or whatever, that is really, really important in a relationship with family, friends, or whoever, to know that who's solid and the people that are not solid, for them not to be around. That is just really important to work on and do. So with that type of mentality or whatever, regardless of what, because I, again, in the beginning, I was just talking about a lot of things in life is not fair, and it's not. But what it is fair is to sit with yourself and to know that whatever that you can control in your life, that you have control of it or whatever, and what you see in your life that you need to put in control, that you take out of your life or whatever, so it can be in control in your life. So that's where I'm really at with it or whatever. It's the self-preservation or whatever of self or whatever. I would think to always make sure that we're evaluating our relationships and we're really actually building something with somebody. Like a lot of times I'm serious with me. If we're not going to build anything, I'm probably not going to talk. That's important. I think life took so much from us. The streets took so much from us. Growing up took so much from us. And just in my life or whatever, I don't need nobody to take away from me. I don't need nobody or whatever that's here to distract me or take away from my mentality and what I'm trying to do. I want the money. And I'm not ashamed to say that. Because some days I just wake up and I'm angry because I want to be rich. I want to be straight. I want to be out the way. I want to be comfortable, more better. That's goals. I never got a lot of stuff in my life I just did not do to myself. I just didn't get involved. I just didn't get engaged into it. It wasn't profitable. It just wasn't. Me personally, I'm a person that likes to profit. So a lot of things I'm not into, I don't engage in, I don't look up. I just don't be a part of that type of world. I've never been a part of a lot of different type of worlds out here because it just was not profitable. It didn't make sense. It didn't make no money. And if I actually analyzed it and we analyzed it in any court in America or in the eyes of God, it just didn't make sense. And if I did do something wrong, it made sense because it made dollars and cents. Because I'm about what makes sense and what makes dollars and cents. And I think that as a family, as a relationship with each other, we have to do things that make sense, that make dollars and cents, that actually make that. Straight up. I think that has to be the mentality again that like, yeah, we need to learn how to work together because I'm really like irritated a lot of times because I'm like, people don't work together. People don't want nothing. I do the woe is me for a second. I will. Oh, things are bad. Oh, I'm going through this. But I'm still trying to get something accomplished after that, though. I still want something out of life. I still want to be successful. I don't want to sit up here and just throw my life away. I never wanted to throw my life away. I never wanted to sit up here and say, oh, this is all we gonna have. I never wanted to take the Jesus way out, or just this belief system that I just gotta pray and just accept what's in front of my face. That's not my mentality. It's not, I don't believe in the same stuff folks believe in, because I read the same stuff they reading. And when I get done reading that, that's not the message I'm getting from that. Straight up. And we as people of color, we got to stop having that low mentality. You got to go big or go home. If you ain't trying to hit big, you might as well go home, because it ain't gonna work out. You got to know what you're talking about, and you got to stand on something that makes sense. And it ain't gonna be easy. It sure ain't, because it ain't never easy for nobody no damn way. But I really want the best. I do. I think that's always my mentality. I will repeat that. I think a lot of times when I just do a live and I'm not talking about just all of these other problems, and I just say something about myself, I really, really sincerely want the best for myself. I sincerely want the best for myself. Straight up. I always want to be a better version of myself, regardless of the past, regardless of what happens, regardless of the violence, whatever happened in the streets, whoever did something wrong to me. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I want the best for me, especially after all of that stuff that didn't happen. I definitely want the best for myself. And we should want the best for ourselves, but we should want to build something that we can get the best for ourselves. Do not expect to want the best for yourself when the idea and the creative skill is this fucking big. You cannot have the best for yourself and want a better mentality when your creative skill is this big. And if we put it in a calculator, it is not going to remove you, your depression, your past, whatever you've been through, and you and your family up out of that situation. Because we have to if we want the best for ourselves, let's put that in a real calculator and see what that math turns out to be. It got to make sense, because we lost a lot. We've been through a lot. A lot of us that's been sabotaged and bamboozled from the day we walked into life. So you actually have to put this plan of thought that you're trying to create, if that's what you want to do. You got to put that in a calculator and make sure that that makes sense, so we can escape whatever this has been going on, because we always got to have a plan. And if your plan ain't to win and just to sit there and just ride out life or whatever in this little bad disposition, I just want everything that it is. I want better for me and mine. I want better for myself. That is important. I want better for me. I want better for mine. I want better for people I love, whether you're my friend, sister, whoever. Ain't no color line on that. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. I want the best for you. I want the best for your children. Because if we got the best, then we're better people. It is best to be the best version of you. Not a depressed people, not a sad people, not a person that's just smiling and pretending like it's okay. No, we should all have the best. We really should have the best. I think it's really, really important for us to have the best, because if we have the best or whatever, we see better results. We see better people. Everything that I want or whatever is to better me, to better those around me. That is my mentality. That is the leader in me or whatever. You should want to be a leader in your life where you want better for you and yours. You actually have a plan to make that happen. And it got to make sense. Financial sense. Because it ain't just you that you have to think about. And that's just something to think about or whatever, that we have to make the best decisions or whatever in what we doing or whatever, y'all. So I appreciate y'all coming to the live and being supportive of me. Make sure that you come into my page or whatever and checking me out. My name is Arab. I'm the TikTok husband or whatever. I just been dropping videos, y'all. I'm going to be going live again tomorrow night about 11 o'clock. So be out on the lookout for me. I do appreciate y'all coming to my lives and being supportive of me. All the ladies or whatever, I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for always just coming to the live. The ladies that are regular to my lives, the ladies that I already know, thank you for coming to my live. I really do appreciate you or whatever. Everybody make sure that you're following me. I'm on YouTube too. I'm gonna start posting my Instagram too, because I just been making stuff on all types of platforms or whatever. But right now I'm on YouTube also while I'm streaming on this TikTok too, because I'm about to grow on all platforms. I want everybody to know me on every platform. So I'd appreciate if you really actually support me to go to my other platform, because I have a YouTube that's posted on my page or whatever. So you can actually just go to my page and click on it. I'm the TikTok husband or whatever, probably on YouTube too. I just been just doing as much as I can to put myself more out here. So while I'm streaming on um, TikTok, I'm gonna be streaming on YouTube too, because I am right now as I currently speak to y'all or whatever too also. So make sure you go to my page, you click on the YouTube, but I'm just gonna be putting out more types of stuff. Then on other platforms, I could talk more, I could say more, I'm less restricted. So let's be checking that out. Then, on other platforms, I think like on YouTube, when I get done talking or whatever, it saves, you can go watch it again, whatever. So I need to get more that type of stuff going on. I need to be able to speak more freely or whatever. So you will start seeing me on other platforms. That is important to me, to be able to speak more freely. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to gain more exposure. So I can't just be on one platform. I want to be known on all platforms or whatever that I can. So I'm on YouTube. I'm on Instagram or whatever. I've been dropping videos over there. So you'll be seeing me just post different stuff or whatever. That's what I got going on or whatever. So I appreciate you, those that are supportive of me. But make sure that you're checking out my YouTube and whatever that I might post in my story, because I will be posting stuff to just let you know how to follow me and stuff like that or whatever. I appreciate y'all for coming to my live and being supportive of me. I love y'all. Make sure you come into the live. Make sure that you go and check out the videos. If you have a problem or a concern, feel free to reach out. Make sure if you comment or whatever, I do reply back. So I just wanted to say all of that everything's still the same with me. I'm okay. I'm good. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I just haven't been going live, and a lot of times I'm serious, my page be having difficulties because I don't know what be up with it a lot of times and whatever. So I'm gonna start leaning more towards other social media platforms or whatever too. So I need to start putting out, because I drop a lot of content. I need to start dropping other content on other platforms. So that's what I've been working on. That's what I've been doing. My name is Arab. I'm the TikTok husband or whatever. Please feel free to talk to me. Please don't be shy. If you're a lady, you're new, you don't know who I am, make sure you leave a comment. Make sure if you see a video, comment. I do talk back. Thank y'all for being supportive of me. I appreciate y'all. Again, my name is Arab. I'm the TikTok husband or whatever. Y'all have a good night. Straight on up. Now, here or whatever, I can actually say something or whatever. I like this better over here, because I can actually talk on here and stuff like that or whatever. A lot of times I get sick of being on TikTok. That shit be corny as hell. A lot of times you can't really say shit. The people be fucking weird on there and shit like that. Like I don't. That shit be bothering me sometimes. Like I really honestly, and I'm gonna be real honest. A lot of times I do not be wanting to be on TikTok, because that shit be dry than a motherfucker. And a lot of times I was just having good times on there or enjoyment or whatever, and just it was so dry on there. It was so watered down. The people, like, they're not engaging, they're not uplifting, shit like that or whatever. And I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was putting a lot of time into those lives, a lot of love up into lives or whatever. And I was just like, I need to get on other platforms and gain more of an audience or whatever, because I'm a upbeat type of person. You know, I'm a upbeat type of person or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I like to, you know, actually be happy, actually engage, talk to people or whatever. People are not engaging, they be kind of weird. Or if they engage with you, they only engaging with you because they want to be disrespectful or weird or try to troll or just be, funny towards you or whatever. And it just don't make sense or whatever. So I really am happy or whatever that it is other platforms or whatever to get on. So that's what I've been starting to do or whatever, get on other platforms or whatever. So Make sure y'all following me and checking me out on YouTube. I am on TikTok or whatever, but I was like, I'll just start getting on here and showing my face on here or whatever. So for now, like when I'm going live, I'm gonna make sure that I get on here. I need to start putting some videos on here, 2 more videos or whatever. So I appreciate y'all coming over here and checking me out or whatever. Thank y'all for coming in and checking me out. My name is A-Rab or whatever. Make sure you follow me or whatever. I love y'all. Y'all have a good day.